He's running himself over. What's he doing? All I can think is you're crashing into yourself. There is a ghost FSG.
It's weird, I can't see him. So I'm just like, there's something invisible here.
Oh, that's sadistic.
I knew these trips were wide, but that's taking the mickey.
Oh, the humanity of it all. Hey, you right there? You okay? You okay, buddy? You alright? You don't look too good. No? Yes? Alright. We'll leave you to your moonwalking.
Morning, Argsy.
Good morning, FarmSim Guy. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Very well. Here we are again.
Back in Texas, and I think we're going to do a little bit more anhydrous and run over to the big field 33. Get that one done.
Yep, that sounds like a plan. And then I think we've got a rather large amount of kind of housekeeping to do with the animals, haven't we?
I think we do. I think we do. I don't think they need too much feeding, but some of those beef cattle are getting pretty big, and might be time to go and replace them. See what sort of profit we get for our hard work.
Yep, that sounds like a plan. All right. Well, we're going to have to unhook those tanks again from the seeders.
Yeah, that's right. Extract those. I think I'm going to run my Fent on the anhydrous bar this time.
Oh, sounds good. I might join you.
Alright, let's go and sort it out. Hello everyone, Argsy here. Welcome back to West Texas with the FarmSim Guy. Now, as you would have just heard, we are going to go and tackle some more anhydrous today. We're going to run over to the big field on the other side of the map, field number 33, and get started in there. But first things first, we needed to get these anhydrous bars, or anhydrous tanks, off the back of the seeders and get them all hooked up. So, we've pulled ours out. I don't know why the FarmSim Guy left his in the shed. But we'll be able to run around, let him move that out of the way, and hopefully be able to put this back in the shed as well. And then we're going to run the fence on the anhydrous toolbars, so it's nice to get back into the 1050. So we'll get everything hooked up, ready to go, and we'll meet you over at the field. Alright, so we've got ourselves all hooked up there. Looks like FSG's been over to the workshop and helped himself to another tyre upgrade, or at least getting rid of the LXWs and putting the triples back onto it. So it's looking pretty nice and fine.
I've gone full Mike Mitchell again.
I knew Mrs. FSG said you had a few spare tyres lying around, but I didn't realise it was quite that serious.
Yeah, 2 years of lockdown will do that to you.
Yeah, I bet you it does. Right, I'll follow you over to the field, eh?
Sounds good.
Well, here we are at field 33. No sign of FSG. Not quite sure what happened to him on the way. Perhaps he took my comment about the spare tyre a little bit too personally. Either that or he didn't care and he stopped at a takeaway shop on the way. It'll be one or the other. But while we wait for him, we might as well get set up. We can get unfolded and get a GPS course set up, and he will be able to use that when he gets here. So we'll get turned around, we'll set ourselves up here on this edge of the field, and we'll get that all up and going. Alright, we're finally underway. A few technical difficulties behind us. FSG has caught up, he's running there along beside us, so we've set ourselves up here with the GPS course. We'll work our way across the field. It is quite a chunky field, quite a sizable field, so it might take us a wee while to get done. But I think we will put together a little montage of all of the hard work that is done by these two workhorses. Lovely looking fence, they are a very nice tractor. Really enjoy just the styling of them. Just they look good, which always makes it more enjoyable to use a piece of equipment. So, with that in mind, let's crack on and get this field all done, so we can go and take care of some animals. Literally running along the edge here. This is our last 2 passes to do and we'll be all done. So this hasn't taken too long at all. And we're pretty fast with these big pieces of equipment. Just to bring up the map there, you can see we've got a good application of nitrogen across the entire field. Now it's probably over-applied it because it doesn't know what we are planting in here yet. And in fact I'm not even sure if we're quite certain what we're going to put in here. But means we'll at least have given it a good head start when we do come to plant in the spring. So just about at the end we'll get things all packed up, folded up, head back to the farm, and then it'll be time to race over and start to look at selling some of those beef cattle, see how much money we can make off those. We'll see when we get back to the yard.
Got through that pretty quick, Args?
We did. Yeah, it was a nice and fast field. Good sized machines though.
It definitely helps, doesn't it?
It does. I'm intrigued though as to why your anhydrous tank and tractor are so much filthier than mine.
Yeah, my tank is a disgrace actually, isn't it? How has that happened?
I don't know, I think Ford Egg must have given me the silicone coated version.
I'm going to have to check the XML, I bet mine's different.
Yeah.
Right, let's go and sort some animals.
Sounds like a good idea.
So what's the plan, Args? Are we going to separate out the male and female younger animals into different pens?
I think that's the plan, isn't it? There's a few male Frisians in these cows, so we should put them in a different spot.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think there's about 100,000 litres of milk we could take to the sell point and go and swap out the beef cattle for some fresh ones and make some money off the fattening of those.
Yep, no, sounds like a plan. All right, well, I'll pluck out the male Frisians and stick them in a different pen. Will we leave the younger Frisian, the female ones in, or should we put them in a different pen too?
It depends how much juggling of animals you want to do.
Yeah, well, I'll shift the male ones first and then we'll make a call from there.
Alright, sounds good. We're going to have to use a truck to do it, aren't we? Alright, so FSG's going to get backed into here and we'll load out what are the male animals out of here, because they don't need to be in here. We can't get milk from them, obviously, so we'll get them taken out, siphoned off, and go and put them somewhere to fatten them up, and they can be used for beef. There we go, FSG's backed into here. I think there's 7 male Holsteins in here we can extract. And then I don't know which pen we might put them in. It might be worth trying to put them down next to the other beef cattle. I'll go see if there's a pen down here that we might be able to get into. Alright, we're going to leave FSG to sort the animals out, or at least those first ones. Let's go and see if we can find out how to get some milk into the trailer and get a load taken down to the first sell point. Just getting backed in here. I think this is where all the, well, it is where all the milk vats are. Just have to make sure we can find the right one. Pretty hard because there's so many triggers in here to pick the one we want to. So let's see if we can sort that out, and then we'll be able to get some milk down to the sell points. If we can't, we're going to have to use the automated selling points that we do have in here already. So I've just tried to get in here and sell some milk with no luck. Now we can do it through the milking machines. If we come up here, we can turn this on and tell it how much we want to sell. But with that, there's a fee. So if we went to the maximum amount, it would cost us 6.5 grand. Well, we're still earning just almost 100 grand off it. We do still have a fee. We've got the tanker, so it would have been nice to have been able to do it all ourselves. But we can't figure out the trigger. We've looked here, we thought this might have been a switch which you had to turn on which vat you wanted to access the milk from. No joy with that either. So FSG's just gone down to try another tanker. He's gone to pick that up and see if that will solve our problem. But if anyone does know what might be causing that, or what we might be able to do to fix that, then let me know. And just while we're here and while we're waiting for him to come back, we just bring up the animals here. We can see pasture 10 there. He has put, well, this pasture here, it's not pasture 10, but we've got 10 male animals in there. They've come from the Holsteins. And then down the bottom, no, that's all he's managed to pull out. So we've obviously left the younger female animals in there, so they'll come to maturity and we'll be able to get some milk from them as well once they start breeding. But here we are, he's back with the trailer, so we'll see if we get any luck with this different trailer. There we go, same issue. That trailer didn't want to work at all. So I'm leaning back to it being these buttons we need to do. I know Red Dirt County has a mechanic like that where there was multiple milk vats. You had to specify which one you wanted to take the milk out of when you were filling it up. I thought it was quite a nice touch. So we'll have a chat to FSG about whether we just sell it using the automated function, and we'll move on to getting our Brahman sold.
Hey Args, I hear we've got problems.
Yeah, I was just saying to everyone that neither of these tankers work and we can't figure out whether there's a trigger or a switch we have to flick for each vat or what it is. So we might just have to resort to selling it through the automatic selling machines in there. Yeah,
and I suppose the only downside of that is there's a fee attached to it, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, we should probably just bite the bullet and flog it, I guess.
Yeah, might as well. See, I had a look on one of them. It's going to give us $96,000.
Wow, that's pretty good, isn't it?
It's not a bad little investment so far, or a bad little bit of income. Just key your credit card pin in if you wouldn't mind.
That's a $2,000 fee is quite punchy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit. It is what it is. So what did you get off that? 28 grand off that one.
This is the big one.
Yeah, 97,000 I think was the total, so that's not bad.
That is not bad at all, is it really? For a bit of feed for the cattle, not bad.
Yeah, it's nice to finally get some income off them, I suppose. I've been sitting there for a better part of a year.
They've been a lot of hard work, right?
They have been. Right, should we go and load some Brahmans up and then run those down to the animal dealer? Yep,
that sounds like a plan.
Alright, we're just getting hooked up here to the animal trailer. Just have to move that other white coloured truck there out of the way. I think FSG's he's getting backed in down there into one of the pens, so we'll go and get backed up into the other, I think. Which we'll see whether that's the one with the most animals in. I can't remember actually now with the brown or the greys, but we might as well go down and get into the greys down here, and we'll get a load of them all loaded up and head on down to the animal dealer. Alright, so just taking a look there, we will get these all moved over. I think there should be a full truckload here, so we'll just click through very quickly and get them all put in. There we go. That should be us fully loaded, 56 animals, 100%. And nothing left in the pen there, so...
FSG to Args.
Go ahead, mate.
I see you're loaded up as well.
I am.
Just then, I'm going to head on down.
10-4 rubber ducky, time to roll out. Alright, so let's get down to the animal dealer, see how much we can make off these. We're obviously going to reinvest straight into buying some younger animals and get to fattening those ones up as well. We should make a tidy profit off these. Here we are down at the animal dealer, FSG up there in front of us, so we'll be able to keep an eye on what sort of profit he is going to get off the first load. So see what it ends up being. Quietly confident we're going to turn a decent amount off these. Look at that, $212,000.
FSG
Wow.
to Args.
Go ahead, mate.
I think we're eating steak for dinner tonight.
Ooh, we're eating the good stuff. Might have to go to Salt Bay's restaurant.
And that's only one load. We've got another load to go yet.
Alright, so 212,000 from FSG. Let's see what we can get. I think we've earned a couple of beers to go with those steaks as well. $217,000. It will be offset a little bit by the time we've gone and put some more in there. So we go 128,000 for new animals and $217,000 selling them. So $90,000 profit off that, which is not too bad at all. Alright, loaded up with some more animals. We'll take a run back down to the farm and get these all offloaded. Then we'll check, we've got one more load that we can bring back to sell as well, so we'll see with FSG whether we're going to do that or not. We're just going to get backed in here to this pen and get these all offloaded. Best part about it is they will already have all the food and water they need, so won't even need to do anything to get them all set up to start fattening up again. This is good news because the animal feeding does take quite a bit of time. And there we go, all loaded up. So we'll go over here, we'll give FSG a hand, and I suppose we'll get the rest of them all loaded up for him as well. He's taken the easy way, he's driven in instead of backing in. Might not have paid off for him as much as he thought it was going to.
I thought it'll be easier if I drive in.
I was just driving along saying, oh, looks like FSG's taken the easy route and he's driven in. Then he stopped.
I don't think there's anything else left on this map for me to hit today.
Oh, it looks like FSG's offloaded and he's loaded back up again. So he will run that load down to the sell point, down to the animal dealer, and he'll be back soon with another load. So we're making some good money, and some good money off these animals. Great. Just backing into pen 5 here, FSG and I were just chatting. Decided, instead of keeping these 10 Holstein Bull animals, beef animals, we're going to take them down to the abattoir, to the meatworks, and get them carved up into some meat. Just confirm that, we'll get them in there. There we go, all 10 of them. So I need to figure out exactly where we need to go to get there. So we'll just take a quick look at the map and figure out our route. Just confirmed with FSG, we're heading down here to Cargill. So I think if we just run straight down the road here and hang a right instead of a left, and it'll be at the end of the T intersection on that sealed road. So let's make our way down there, and we'll see about getting these unloaded and start to get some get them processed. Alright, I think this is our destination here on the right. Can we go on that way? Nope, don't think we can. Let's be here we go. This is our way in just here. We'll sneak across the weighbridge. Not too worried about that because we're not actually delivering anything by weight. We are just delivering by carcass. So get around here over the train tracks, I think. Alright, so we just need to get back into this loading dock. It wasn't over the train tracks, we took a little bit of a detour. Get backed up in here and we should be able to get these all unloaded. FSG's come down here for the for this as well. It's a bit of a new experience for us. Do I really want to unload 10 animals? Yes, we do. There we go. Let's go and have a look. It sounds like things are up and running in here. So we'll just poke our nose in. Pigs. looking a bit messy.
Looks like it's kicked in there, so we should be making some meat soon.
Yeah, that'd be good actually. Good use for those animals. They were probably not going to be worth fattening up.
Just going to look at the prices actually. I think the meat sells for quite a lot of money on here.
Well, after today's efforts, I don't know if we need to make any more money. It's been a bit of a bonanza.
It has indeed. Although I remind you, we do have a loan to pay off.
That's right, that's on my house, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, meat prices look good. We could make some money out of McDonald's at this rate.
Excellent. Got to make some money off all those fast food lovers.
Well, like you say, that was a very lucrative episode, wasn't it?
Well, it begs the question, does this make us official Texan ranchers, having made that much money off animals?
I think we'll have to push that question back out to our rather large Texan community.
That's probably a good place to go. I wouldn't want to be claiming something we're not entitled to.
Right, I'm going to run that set of cattle back to the yard that I left abandoned to come over and see what you were doing over here. And I think we'll call it there, won't we?
I think that's probably a good idea. I'll run this truck back down and we'll catch up with you next time. We'll see what we're doing. Probably be into spring by the time we get back to Texas again.
Indeed, indeed. Cheers, Args, that was fun.
Sounds good. It was good fun.
We'll see you soon.
Don't hit anything on the way back to the yard.
I don't think, like I said, I don't think there's anything left to hit.
That's true. Very true. All right, mate.
Catch you later.
See ya. Well, just as we're pulling back in here to the yard, I see FSG there getting the last of the Brahmans unloaded. So it's good timing. Be good to, obviously, breed those for another 12 months and reap the rewards that we've reaped today from selling them. But as always, I do hope you have enjoyed that episode. From the FarmSim Guy and myself, thank you all very much for watching, and catch you in the next one.